Hoop-A-Paluza's mission is to help kids, and we do that in two ways. The first is we raise money to give to charitable organizations that directly assist children who are suffering due to socioeconomic or health factors. And the second is we're looking to have a lifetime impact on our own kids by raising charitably minded, empathetic children. Hoop-A-Paluza began because my wife and I were looking for an opportunity to give back to the community. And in trying to figure out how we wanted to give back, we thought about all of the invitations we got to go to formal black tie events and golf outings and things like that that took us away from our kids. And one thing kept sticking in my mind, which was having heard an academic speak about how you get children charitably inclined. And he said that if the children see that the parents are very engaged in charitable activity, they'll do 120% of what the parents did. And I thought, gee, if I could get 10 of my friends to show up in my driveway and shoot foul shots, we could each get people to sponsor us, and maybe we could raise 10 grand for sick kids. 8 weeks later, there were 200 plus people at my house shooting foul shots, listening to a children's musician, having their faces painted. We were set up to do one event a year and give to one charity a year, and we just hated saying no. And so we said, we've got to raise more money and we've got to give more money. And so over the years, we've become sort of a fund of funds and a great way for our donors and friends to give to multiple charities impacting children's lives with one check. One of the organizations that we sponsored was the pediatric burn unit at St. Barnabas. And I remember doing my first walkthrough. And I remember the physician there explaining to us that when the children are there and they're covered with burns all over their bodies and they're dreading just a simple task like taking a bath or a shower because the water hurts their skin so much, that they're living there, not just for a couple of days, but they're there for weeks. It's maybe measured even in months how long these kids are there. And I remember right after hearing that, walking out back into the hallway and seeing a kid in diapers the same age as my son was at the time, and just starting to weep at the pain that this kid had to endure. And so we ended up giving them a grant of $160,000 that year, which was about 50% above what we told them we'd be able to raise for them. My daughter, for her 8th birthday, asked her friends not to give her gifts, but wanted all of the gifts donated. You can just see the impact that Hoop-A-Paluza has had. And I know other children of board members who've done the same exact thing.